Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here by Atak Sportz for this Monday, March 28th, 2016. Hope everyone had a happy and safe Easter weekend. I did. Mostly chilled around at home a little bit. Didn't get to see any of my family because, well, like my extended family, my mom's side, but it was still a nice little weekend. So let's get down to sports business, about the sports news that's happening. First things first, UFC. Well, that's happening with UFC, as of course they prepare for the next big event. I think their next Fox Sports calls on April 10th, and of course the next pay-per-view, UFC 197, will of course feature the main event. Bonesy returns as he tries to get back his title he never lost, the light heavyweight championship against Daniel Cormier. Now, big news concerning the pay-per-view after 197, UFC 198. That'll be, of course, taking place on Saturday, May 14th in Brazil. Making her UFC debut as a champion from another organization, Invicta. It's been rumored for a long time about her being involved in the UFC, and now it's going down. Cyborg Chris Justino will make her debut as he takes on Leslie Smith in the UFC on May 14th. It'll be held at a catch weight of 140, because I think Cyborg's in a lighter division. She's not in a bantamweight, but I think she's like featherweight or something. I think she's lighter than a bantamweight, because it's been moving for a long time about her being involved in UFC, because Invicta's kind of like a sister company to UFC. People have their opinions on Cyborg coming in, and I think it's going to be interesting, especially if she goes up in weight and maybe takes on Rousey one day. That's been a fight that a lot of people's been wanting to see. Two of the baddest MMA girls there ever is. And maybe it could be a good fight for Rousey to come back to instead of getting an automatic title match. Especially now that Misha Tate's the champion there after beating Holly Holm at UFC 196. So there you go. Big news in the UFC with, of course, Cyborg making her UFC debut. And maybe a whole lot of interesting to see her on that UFC 198 card. Of course, that will be main evented by a match that was supposed to take place at the original 196 before it became a free card. Of course, Fabricio Werdum defending his title against Stipe Miocic, because Velasquez is still recovering from an injury. That'll be your main event. Along with Jacare Souza taking on Vito Belfort, and also Anderson Silva's fighting against Uriah Hall. Big card for UFC 198. Looking like building up to be a big card. So my allergies are kicking in again. Get them down! Wrestling news now. I hope you can see the whole thing. I just got this blanket yesterday. Yeah, we're shopping Easter Sunday, and this is on sale. $7 at FYE. Big blanket. So I can use this on when I go on vacation trip, which I am going on a vacation in August, so I'm planning to use this on the vacation. Nice blanket. You see, Bowman, Wayne, Sting, Wyatt, Ambrose, Lesnar, Cena, Owens, and Rollins, of course. All but Rollins and Cena, and of course Sting will be involved in WrestleMania. Wyatt too, he hasn't had no match yet. So that was the wrestling news. Big week this week. It is the official start of WrestleMania week. I can't believe we're 6 days away from WrestleMania 32. Despite so many injuries and the card being hurt because of it. It's an okay little mania. A lot of things happening besides the big event itself. The Hall of Fame is on Saturday. NXT TakeOver is Friday. Can't wait for that one. But speaking of the Hall of Fame, they got the news concerning the Hall of Fame today and over the weekend. About who's inducting the Big Boss Man, who's going to be the recipient of the Warrior Award, and who's going to be the latest celebrity to be inducted. Let's get the Big Boss Man's inductor. And also made a little comment about this on the Attack line, about the New Day inducting the Freebirds. Why not Kevin Von Erich? We're in Texas after all, and they were rivals. But Michael P.S. Hayes did have a hand in helping the New Day define their characters. So, and also, New Day were a multi-man group that used the Freebird War and the tag team title defenses. So maybe that's why they were inducted as well. But also, the inductor was announced for Big Boss Man. And they picked the right choice. Yeah, it could have been like Bill Buchanan. But instead, they're having induct the Big Boss Man, the late Big Boss Man, his first manager in the WWE, the Doctor of Style, Slick, will be inducting him this Saturday night. And that's awesome. So there you go. Of course, Big Boss Man will be inducted alongside Jacqueline, the Godfather, Sting, the Fabulous Freebirds, Stan the Laird Hansen, and two more people to be honored. First, the Warrior Award. Of course, this is the second annual Warrior Award named after the Ultimate Warrior. He wanted an award like this to be given out to people who showed a display of courage throughout their lives. Last year was awarded to Connor, the little boy who tragically died of a young age due to cancer, and got to be good friends with Daniel Bryan, who got to meet Daniel, young Connor, because Connor wanted to meet Daniel as one of his wishes. And now receiving the award this year, the Warrior Award, will go to Joan Lunden, who's a cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor. She has been involved in WWE. She's appeared on Raw to talk about breast cancer during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Of course, she's a former host of Good Morning America on ABC, among many other accomplishments. With London releasing a statement saying, it is truly humbling to be honored by WWE and receive this year's Warrior Award at the 2016 Hall of Fame. After being diagnosed with cancer, my first thought was to survive. But soon after, I changed my focus from my cancer to the fight against cancer. My life took a whole new purpose. WWE has welcomed me into their family, offering me warmth and such support, as have so many of the WWE fans around the world. It's a privilege to have this honor. The Warrior's wife, Dana Warrior, of course, endorses the award and endorses who wins it, released their own statement saying that on behalf of my family, we are proud to present this year's Warrior Award to Joan Lunden. Joan embodies all this award was meant to capture. She's a testament of the strength of the human spirit and a quintessential warrior woman. We're being honored to recognize her at the Hall of Fame. It is the first warrior female to receive this award. Of course, it's only the second time this award's been presented. So to have Joan Lunden receive it's kind of cool. You know, it is about having the warrior spirit, but the never say die attitude. And that's what Joan Lunden examples and exhibits. And that's why she's receiving this award. And the next inductee being inducted now, they always induct a celebrity ring. For better or for worse, the celebrity ring is kind of like the most made fun of section of the Hall of Fame. Some people like Pete Rose deserve it, while others like Drew Carey doesn't. This year, the award was supposed to go to Regis Philbin. That was the original intention, according to several leakage of some of the names that were to be inducted, including some that were right, that were leaked already, including Jacqueline and the Big Boss Man. But a couple weeks ago, it was changed, and now it is official by WWE to be inducted in the Celebrity Ring. I think more deserving than Regis has been involved in 2 WrestleManias, and has even guest hosted a Raw, and also he has a little blood in the wrestling community. He is the first cousin of Sasha Banks. We're, of course, referring to Calvin Brodus, a.k.a. I don't have my Snoop Dogg shirt on, but the D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg, to be inducted in the Hall of Fame this year as part of the Celebrity Ring. I would guess Sasha would induct him. That's who I think should induct Snoop Dogg, is Sasha Banks. His cousin. Come on, makes a whole lot. It makes too much sense. For shizzle by dizzle. Congrats to Snoop Dogg, and also congrats to Joan Lunden for their awards they will receive at the Hall of Fame this Saturday on the WWE Network at 8 p.m. Can I wait for the Hall of Fame? Can I wait for NXT TakeOver? And for Battle for Us, can I wait for WrestleMania? Which leads to my top 5 questions that must be answered tonight on this very pivotal Monday Night Raw. It is the final Raw before WrestleMania in Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center. When Roman Reigns will get his ass booed out the goddamn building. So, top 5 questions. Question number 5. We'll go down in the Divas feuds that are happening here. We have the main Divas feud, the triple threat match between Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky Lynch for the Divas Championship. And Sasha and Charlotte had a one-on-one match on Thursday. And it was fun. If it was long, it would be more awesome, but they gave him as much time as they can on the SmackDown. Hopefully, give him a lot of time on the main show since they have 2 matches on the pre-show. Mainly want 2 matches on pre-show to give the women's match more time. I hope they get 14 minutes and the maybe 5-on-5 women's match gets less time. Over the week, it was revealed that Emma is back on the main roster after spending time in NXT because her babyface thing with Santino didn't work out. She went to NXT. We define herself as a heel. A really good one at that at NXT. And now she'll be, along with Summer Rae, joining Naomi, Tamina, and Lana in a match against Paige, Natalya, Brie Bella, and Alicia Fox. It was supposed to be 4-on-4. Now it's 5-on-4. Who's the 5th person? Is it Bayley? I don't think so. I think Bayley should debut somewhere else. Of all the ways for Bayley to debut, even though she may lose the title against Asuka on Saturn Fighter. If she loses on Saturn, that could be a good sign for her being a main roster. But I don't think she should debut on the main roster like this. As part of a 10-person match. She should debut higher and better. So there you go. See what happens with who is the 5th person in this 5-on-4 now Divas match. We found 5 on soon. So there you go. Question number 4. We'll go down in the feuds for the mid-card titles. Now, the U.S. Championship match is Kalisto and my back. That could have been a ladder match. Instead of Owens being stuck in a 7-man ladder match involving himself and Sami Zayn. I said last week I would love to have seen Owens and AJ one-on-one at Mania. And the match on Raw proved it. But also I would love to have seen Sami Zayn and Owens one-on-one instead of those 3 being stuck on a card with Stardust, Zack Ryder, Kalisto's partner Sin Cara, and Dolph Ziggler and Miz, who I heard was, well, reports were coming he was injured. Injury bug bit again, but Miz was selling an injury. Of course, Zack Ryder's replacing Neville, who was supposed to be in this match but never got injured a couple weeks ago in the match against Chris Jericho. So we'll see what happens with these 2 feuds tonight. Kalisto Ryback, it could be okay. Because Kalisto did beat Ryback before in a match for the Vacant World Championship tournament. Because I saw that bracket and I was like, Ryback's going to win, but Kalisto won. So maybe Kalisto can beat Goliath again, but the feud, the story they're telling, not working right now. IC title, as I said when the match was revealed last week, the ladder match would be fun. You know, there's no doubt about it. The ladder match would be one of the highlights of Mania, but it could have been a whole lot better to have Owens in a one-on-one match against either Zayn or AJ, or better, triple threat. So there you go. Question number 3, where we'll go down tonight between Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. Last week, Ambrose and Lesnar got into a brawl on SmackDown to end that show because Lesnar was not on Raw this past Monday. But Ambrose and Lesnar did collide on Raw sister show, SmackDown. With Brock being near by Ambrose with a kendo stick before Brock broke it in half and F5 Dean Ambrose to hell. Like, this feud's okay, that's fine. The match would be great, but they're not having Ambrose get anything edgewise. Every time he collides with Lesnar, he gets the same result. He gets laid out every time. There's not been one occasion where Lesnar's been laid out by Ambrose. Every time you see the physicality between these 2 guys in the lead up to this match, Ambrose has been the one laying with Lesnar sitting on top of him. Maybe we get Ambrose laying on top of Lesnar tonight instead of him with Lesnar on top of him. So, if we need some more Mike Wolf interaction between Ambrose and Heyman, the 2 great mic guys who should work well against each other, but haven't been given the opportunity yet to have any mic work. Especially with this being the last Raw before Mania, they should let them do some mic work tonight. So there you go. Question number 2. Will we get any new matches for Mania? Now, AJ and Jericho's not officially confirmed yet, so that might be added tonight. And we may give more participants in the Under the Giant Battle Royal. That's the pre-show, along with the Dudley Boys and Usos. I mean, rumors about Golden Truth being added and making it a tables match. We'll see what direction they take with it. And find out more matches and people tonight on WrestleMania on Raw. Hopefully we do. And question number 1. We'll all go down between Triple H and Reigns tonight. Not the biggest fan of the main event of Mania, but we have to take it. Reigns should turn heel in this case. Everyone's booing his ass, you know? And he's not entering the crowd anymore. He's been using the entrance ramp the last couple of weeks, which could be a sign of him turning heel. So we'll see what kind of things WWE tries to do to try to make the fans not boo Roman Reigns out the building tonight in Brooklyn, which he will. Tonight, on Monday Night Raw, 8 Central USA Network. The brawl 2 weeks ago was okay between Triple H and Reigns. Of course, Reigns beat up Triple H in a call last week as he went to pick up Stephanie. And it said Stephanie buried Owens. I don't think so. Not yet. We'll see if Owens loses the IC Championship. Maybe be a sign of burial because he was on camera with Stephanie last week. So we'll see about that. See what happens on Monday night. Pivotal Wall, last Raw before Mania. And that is it for the Atak Sportz for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for this channel tonight for a Raw review. Then mind you, it's attacked by the sports news from Zach. See ya, everybody.